Hey everyone, if you're over 50 and you're on the hunt for a workout that's actually effective without being totally punishing, then you are in the right place. Today, we're diving into a style of fitness that's all about working with your body, not against it, to build strength that really, truly lasts. Does that question hit home for you? It can be so frustrating trying to find something that's challenging enough to actually make a difference, but also gentle enough for a body that's, let's say, a little more experienced. Let's talk about a solution that hits that perfect sweet spot. And here's the thing, so many of those standard gym programs are built on this rigid kind of one-size-fits-all model. They can feel intimidating, or even worse, they can lead to injury because they just don't account for the realities and, frankly, the wisdom of a mature body. So, what's the alternative to all that rigidity? Well, it's a workout style called AMRAP, and trust me, it's a total game changer. It's really about a whole new way of thinking, a philosophy of working with your body, listening to what it's telling you, and building strength completely on your own terms. Okay, so what in the world is AMRAP? It just stands for as many rounds or reps as possible. Here's the deal. You get a set amount of time, let's say 10 minutes, and a short circuit of a few exercises. Your only goal is to do as many rounds of that circuit as you can in that time. But, and this is the magic part, you rest whenever you need to. That's a huge shift from how we usually think about workouts. This table just lays it all out so clearly. You see how traditional workouts over on the left, they lock you in. Fixed rest, a certain number of reps you have to hit. AMRAP is the total opposite. It's self-regulating. If you're having a great day with lots of energy, maybe you push for more rounds. Feeling a little tired, you take it easier. There's literally no such thing as failure, only feedback from your body. And that built-in flexibility is exactly why it's so powerful for anyone over 50. Our recovery times get a little longer, and AMRAP totally respects that. But look at that last point. It builds real-world strength. I mean, think about it. Carrying in all the groceries at once, that's a loaded carry. Getting up from a deep, comfy chair, that's a squat. Picking up a grandchild, that requires serious core strength. AMRAP builds the kind of functional strength you use every single day. This is what I absolutely love about it. The only person you're competing with is you from last week. It just completely removes that pressure to keep up with anyone else and turns fitness into this fun, personal challenge. And let me tell you, seeing your own progress is so incredibly motivating. So, we've covered the what and the why. Now, let's get into the most important part of all, how to actually do this safely and smartly. We got to start with the non-negotiables. And here's rule number one, the most important one. Before you jump into any new routine, please talk to your doctor. They know your health history, they know you, and they can give you the green light. This is your foundation for making sure this whole journey is a safe one. Now, let's talk about the warm-up, and seriously, do not skip this part. As we get older, our joints just need a little more prep time. This 10 to 15-minute routine is perfect. We start with some light cardio to get the blood flowing. Then we move into joint mobility. Think of this like greasing up your joints. After that, some dynamic stretches to get the muscles ready, and finally, we fire up your core and glutes, which are basically the powerhouse for your entire body. And what about recovery? This number right here, it's your new best friend. For those of us over 50, our bodies often need a good 48 to 72 hours to fully recover and get stronger after a tough workout. So start thinking of rest as part of the workout. It's not lazy, it's when your muscles are actively rebuilding. And this just brilliantly shows that scalability we talked about. There is always an option for you. Can't do a full squat yet? No problem. Use a chair to help you build that strength and confidence. Push-ups from the floor feel impossible? Start against a wall. The goal is always to have great form, not to do the hardest version on day one. All right, enough theory. Are you ready to see what this actually looks like? Let's get practical. Here are a couple of super simple, super effective starter workouts you can do literally right at home. Okay, check out this great 10-minute starter. It's very low impact and really focuses on those foundational movements. You'll start with step touches to get your heart rate up gently. Then some modified squats using a counter for a little support, amazing for leg strength. Standing knee lifts, work your balance and core, and shoulder rolls just help release any tension. It even has a minute of rest built right into every round. Just set a timer for 10 minutes and see how you feel. And hey, if you have some mobility challenges, this 8-minute chair circuit is an absolute powerhouse. Don't let the chair fool you. This is a real workout that'll get your heart rate up and work your muscles. You've got seated punches for upper body power, leg extensions for your quads, and marching to get the blood flowing, all from a nice, stable base. It's just a perfect example of how adaptable this whole thing is. And this is just such an important point. You don't need a fancy gym membership or expensive machines. Your own body is the most incredible fitness tool you will ever have. And that's exactly why this approach is so empowering and so sustainable for the long haul. Now, let's zoom out for a second and talk about the long game, because real lasting fitness isn't about one single killer workout. It's about building consistent habits that stick with you for a lifetime. So, how do you see that progress? You track it. A simple little notebook is all you need. Write down the date, the workout, and how many rounds you did. And hey, make sure you celebrate those partial rounds. If you did 3 rounds and 8 more reps, write that down. Also, jot down how you're feeling. Are you sleeping better? More energy during the day? This is your personal success story in the making. Part of playing the long game is knowing when to pull back just a little. Your body is smart, and it sends you clear signals when you might be overdoing it. That feeling of being tired all the time, joint pain that sticks around, even trouble sleeping, these can all be signs of overtraining. Learning to listen to those signals is a skill, and it's what empowers you to stay healthy and consistent. And this right here, this is the heart of it all. It's not about pushing through pain or trying to outdo somebody else. It is about creating a sustainable practice for yourself that is going to keep you strong, moving well, and full of energy for all the years to come. So I'll just leave you with this question. What's one small step you can take today? It doesn't have to be a whole workout. Maybe it's 5 minutes of stretching, or maybe it's just picking up the phone to schedule that doctor's appointment. Whatever it is, I really encourage you to take that first step. You've totally got this.